What's up, everybody? I'm Sunny, and today, the launch day 11/19/2019, the day that Google finally annoyed the ever-living crap out of me. Today, I'm bringing you guys some news around the horn for Stadia, and in this video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the official prices for several games on Stadia, and a bunch of us still don't have our codes, and some official statements from the Google staff themselves, and that's happening right now, so let's dive in. And like always, if you guys can consider hitting that like button if you end up liking the video, and consider as well subbing to the channel for more Stadia content. But I wanted to go ahead and go over some of the prices for the games that we've seen on the actual Stadia store, and special thanks to Johnny live on our Discord and Raven Anime for providing some screenshots here. And we have, to start off, NBA 2K20 is at $30 just for the regular version, and that's with no bonuses. The Ultimate Edition is going to end up being $60. I think, is it called the Ultimate Edition? The higher edition. So if you're interested in 2K, keep in mind though that for most of these games, especially the ones that require you being online with others, your experience is going to vary because of the possible lower player bases, especially since the free version isn't out yet. I don't think there's any sort of cross-platforming, but hey, go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong, but I know that is definitely a fact for Destiny 2, and I'm expecting that for 2K20, so definitely keep that in mind for other online games as well. Now, we also have Red Dead Redemption 2 here at $60. There's no really surprise there. We have Metro Exodus at around half off at $29.99, with DLC for that at another $5. Then we have Assassin's Creed Odyssey Stadia Ultimate Edition. That comes in at $60 with a season pass that's going to be in another additional $20. So not too happy to see that. $20 for the seasonal pass, but that's like a video game. That's not really anything on Stadia. Then we have Mortal Kombat 11. That's coming in at full price. And then we have Final Fantasy is going to be at around $29.99. Final Fantasy 15. So these prices aren't too bad. They're pretty competitive for the most part, and that was good to see. I really don't have much to say about this other than I hope we can continue to see very competitive prices like this going forward, and especially with all this like PR mess, maybe throwing us a bone for those who are paying into it right now before all those free people come in. It wouldn't be a bad thing, and maybe Google can convince some of these publishers to kind of keep their prices low, hopefully, so maybe one can hope. I don't know. Hey, we can hope, right? Now, I had just made a video about how I was pretty upset about this whole Google Stadia fiasco, how I still am, but I won't go more into my feelings. If you guys want to watch that video, go ahead and check it out. But in general, though, it looks like a lot of people have not been receiving their codes, as stated in the AMA and other places, that we would be getting it at around 9 a.m. Pacific time for those who have ordered early for the Founders Editions. And from my understanding, if you had been charged and you had gotten an email that your Founders Edition had been shipped, you were in line to receive your Stadia code access on launch at 9 a.m. Pacific, and that you were able to access it at the very minimum through a Google browser Chrome or a Google Pixel phone. But yet here we are, and that has not been the case for many of us receiving these codes, including myself. Now, there is some official Google channels that I've been able to look up and find for you guys, and we have somebody here from the official Stadia Discord named Chris, who states, "We're aware that some of you who pre-ordered the Founders Edition may not have received your invite codes in the expected time frame. The Stadia team is actively investigating this issue and will be back with an update as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience." Now, the official Stadia Twitter handle also came out and has said the exact same thing that I just read off. So what this kind of tells me is that certain people aren't communicating with others, like I noted in my video. The left hand isn't talking to the right hand, and you can tell that there's a lot of Google staff that is just completely unaware anything like this was going to happen. We've also contacted Google support and Stadia support live on Ace's stream. This is all on video, and they were beyond confused, and finally Ace did get an answer by somebody. They ended up calling him back, and they told him that it was going to be 3 to 5 days after the item has already shipped. So he already had gotten the email that it shipped, and that it was going to take an additional 3 to 5 days just to receive that code. So it could be potentially days for us to even have access to Google Stadia. This has been a complete poop show, And I just don't have much more to say about that other than, wow, a complete poop show. Check out my last video for my thoughts, but it is what it is. With all that being said, though, let me know down in the comments what your current situation is with your access to Google Stadia. If you've received it or you haven't, there is people, no joke, there is people who have gotten their Founders Editions, but they don't even have a code to access Google Stadia. So there's people out there with their Midnight Blue controllers, they have their Chromecast, but they can't even access Google Stadia. So this has been quite hilarious, to say the least. So let me know down in the comments what's happening with you. And like always, I want to thank you guys for watching here on Cloud Gaming X. Check out our Patreon if you're looking for a different way to support us. Hit that like button, sub to the channel for more Stadia content. We do daily videos here all the time. And I'm Sunny. Thank you guys for watching, and like always, I hope you guys all have a sunny day.